what I want to ask you right now is, last time I had you on this show, man, we were talking about Welcome to Next Year, and the experience that whole project was, and in my eyes, bro, for whatever it means to the world and to you, it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really that good, bro. Like, like before we hopped on camera, we were just playing something back, and I'm just like, it still feels fresh and new to today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that lets you know, like, everything that you put into that, you got back out of it.
It's always been the same. You know what I mean? Of me just like knowing how I appreciate art. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give back to art what is given to me.
We bring that bounce into the function, wake up your granny or something. She asked me how I keep a balance, I just say that I love it. I got a pass for making it happen, I can't do nothing past it. They call me intro, blank Chris Angel, how I make it look magic. Like, hold on, a second. I done ran me a little fucking.
God, dog. Oh, man. Yeah. Hey.
You hear me? You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mic check 1 2. We are back. Welcome to the Lost in the Sauce podcast. I'm your host, Sauce. You dig? Thank y'all for all the new subscribers, all the listeners, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us, on Apple, Spotify, Google Play. Shout out to all the subscribers, man. Y'all continue running it up. I think we at 59K right now, man. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate the love. Continue to support the artists, man. We got down in the description. We got all of what you need down in the description. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. Also, shout out to Pressman Coverage. Shout out to the crew. Gang. And, man, thank y'all. Continue to just ride with us, man. We got more cool content on the way. We just running it up from here, you dig? Man, today is special. When I tell you, today is special, man. We got my brother in here. It's one of them. You know what I mean? I've had the pleasure of having this brother on the show, man, when this was a fresh idea, a new concept, and I seen the talent in him, and I seen all of what he was doing and just the capabilities of what he was able to do with just creating from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Grinding it out. Each idea that he's had, it's been impressive through this point. He put out a classic of a project, man, and that really inspired me at the time. So I had him on the show then, just when this was just early concept, man. And we got him back, man. You know what I'm saying? A friend of the show, you dig? This brother, man, is just a complete artist, full-on creative. He does not put himself in a box. I think you will understand that today. If you're checking in now and this is your first time learning about him, you'll understand that after watching this. This brother is a visionary. He's a tastemaker. You feel me? His opinion matters around the city and what he's doing. What else? I can't even just put him in a box, man. I hate to put titles on him, but he's one of your favorite DJs in the city. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for the vibes, this man is either curating them or at the vibe. You dig what I'm saying? So, just a unanimous honor and privilege, ladies and gentlemen, to have my brother iNTRO. Hey, he's here. He's in the building. He's on the show. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. How you doing, bro?
Thank you for
welcome,
having me, bro.
Welcome.
Oh man,
welcome.
I'm gonna have to record that name drop right there,
hey,
bro.
Man.
I was getting, hey man. I don't gotta say nothing else, bro.
It's really like that, man. It's really like that, brother.
Man, it's a blessing, bro. All of it's a blessing, bro. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Man, that's me coming here is a priority.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
thank
saying?
you, man.
With anything I got going on, and yeah, bro, I'm just glad I'm here.
Man, it's an honor to have you here, brother. Let's start off with the mental, man. How are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? I'm checking in on you, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's been a little minute since we chopped, for real, for real.
No, for real. We just found out, 2022. So like,
yeah,
this is
it's been a minute.
this is great. No, man. I'm in a space, man, of just like, again, learning. I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? Life has been doing its thing, and like with that, I'm like, oh, this is living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's not even really good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm appreciative of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good, bro. I'm happy to say that now. Man. I'm good and I'm blessed, and again, happy to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you here, brother. Let's start it off, man. We got a lot to cover today. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
We got a lot to cover in between. There's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of evolving of intro and how he expresses himself. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the project that's out now, Duality of Man. How are you feeling? Yeah, hey, we can hear you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's out now. You know what I'm saying? It's down in the description. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. Easy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Duality,
How's that
man.
feeling, brother?
Oh man, I'm so happy for this to be out. It's a thing where I've like, again, on this journey.
Yes.
I haven't put out a project like this, at least in like 3-4 years, you know what I'm saying? And having something that I'm so proud of and like ready to just like tell people about. That's something, a new feeling that I haven't really been familiar with before. I've kind of like not been mysterious on purpose, but never really lead with like, hey, my name's Intro. Here's my new album that I just dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's starting to come up more because I am actually like really proud of it, and like,
Yes.
especially meeting people in a sense of like, we're talking about music in this way. It's like, oh, if you want to know more about me, this project, you know what I'm saying, is a good, no pun intended, introduction to who I am as far as like the artist and the person, you know what I mean? That's the duality of man, and that, yeah, bro, like Duality of Man's out, and I'm happy for it, and need people to go listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Man. Okay. We'll try to peel back some layers. I might just dive straight in, bro.
Yeah.
Pause, and we you know what I'm saying?
Whatever we need to do.
We'll go from there.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that was a that was a good big pause. Brother, tell me, you know, with creating this project and listening to it, it sounds extremely personal, right? You're inviting us into like your mind and where you were at the time of like recording these. So I want to know what went into like the psyche of creating this, and how did the concept evolve of, you know, this project, Duality of Man?
Man, in a couple ways, like the music I've been making. So I guess I can like even go back a little bit. So since I've been DJing, the music has obviously taken a little bit of a backseat because the DJing just took off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, but during this time, I've been like making music in a way of like, since I'm in the club so much, I kind of know how to make like a club bop, or I've just like studied, like, you know what I'm saying? Literally being there, I know the formula of like, oh, people like anthems they can sing along, you know what I'm saying? Or people like when the song drops in this way. So if I was going to the studio and wanted to make a bop, that would be kind of, I mean, respectfully easy, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how to do this. But my approach with making music since that has been the opposite. And I've been like really wanting to like get better at, because it's easy to shit talk. It's easy to talk about how good I am at rapping. It's easy to talk about like girls or the club or this or that or whatever. But like being vulnerable in this way and like really talking about myself in the way that I also want to be not presented, but like perceived. You know what I'm saying? The whole Duality of Man concept is like bringing the human back to the artist. You know what I mean? It's a thing of where that's how people either get canceled or like whatever is this or that, because people separate the artist from the person. But like, I don't necessarily agree with it. It's hard for me to separate the artist from the person. You know what I'm saying? Even artists that I like that I'm like don't necessarily agree with sometimes. It's like, man, like me as a person, it's hard to do that. But that's because that's how I am. You know what I mean? So like, judge me how you would judge yourself because I'm just like you. You know what I mean? And not even judge me, but just like look at me how you would look at yourself,
Yes.
because it's like we all put our favorite artists on like pedestals, or we look at them just like in a certain way, like whether we admit it or not. And a lot of us are conscious of it, and we try our best not to. But I think with, again, the project and what I'm really trying to convey, and within the music I'm making as well, is just like, let me show the real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Let me show the real, but also like still make it fun. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like still make it listenable and not just like super deep and super reflective to where it's like, oh my God. Like I still wanted to like give it like, I don't know, just like, yeah, just what I wanted to do with the songs that I was making along the way was just like really tap into me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It felt, listening to it, man, it felt a lot of range, like for me. And you gave us these like hard shifts, like you gave us a bop like Duality of Man,
Mm-hmm.
but then you take us right into like What's My Name, and it kind of forces you to like sit down and hear what you're saying. And it talks about the things like what you just mentioned with, that tug of war and that struggle of what comes with building your brand, your identity, how you present yourself to the world, but also the things that either may take a back seat or could be a natural struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would say.
Yeah, that's everything within the project is just overly intentional. Even like what you just said in the contrast in the title, or the first track and the second track, because I wanted to do that. I wanted to also create just, again, a world. You know what I'm saying? That tension and release of like you didn't realize or expect that this was coming. You know what I'm saying? So when I start the second track, and again I get straight to it on the subject that I'm speaking on, it's again just to show, and feedback I've gotten since the project has been out, it's like other people go through these things as well. The things that I think are like singular experiences, I'm realizing that like with so many people in the world, there's no way I'm the only one that's ever gone through this.
Yes.
So me speaking on it and having a semi-platform because people seem to like my music or like whatever I do in whatever way, it kind of hits different the same way it does for me when I hear one of my favorite artists speak on or have a similar experience to what I've had. I'm like, it makes them more human to me because I'm like, oh, you're The Weeknd, you know what I'm saying? And we've gone through the same thing in a similar way or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I wanted to, again, break that like mold, you know what I'm saying? Break that wall, I guess.
Let's touch on that a little bit. In this project of Duality of Man, I hear iNTRO emphasize iNTRO and how cool he is, but also highlighting, like, I feel like throughout all of it is layered in of like the human aspect. You feel me?
Oh man, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, touch on that. Like, take that point of what you were saying with extracting that and you kind of placing that throughout the project. Speak on that human aspect and how important that is where you at in your life right now.
Yeah, man, like with my parties and DJing and with Tro TV and the things that I've done over the past like 2 years, I've got a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? I've like been in like that space of like having to really like train my discernment in a way of like what I'm putting out, how people are perceiving it, how I'm interacting, all of these things that I've had to like reflect on in a way of like, and understanding that I can't necessarily control what someone may like take home or as far as like their perception is, but I can control to the utmost what I'm putting out to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So on wrapping it back to what you were saying of like how cool I am or how like, again, if my outfits or like things, something I might post or just bragging and in the songs, like the bravado, the machismo or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how I may look, and that's why I try my best again to not make it look like a costume. You know what I'm saying? Because these are all things that I love. I love fashion. I love like when I got my grills in because I designed them myself. I love the things that I do. So I know the perception can be a certain thing. So again, emphasizing, you might not have heard this out of me and might not have expected this out of me, but the people in my life know that this is him. You know what I'm saying? For a good example, like I was talking to one of my best friends, like literally my best friend since the 6th grade, and he was telling me, we haven't seen each other in maybe 4 or 5 years. And he was telling me, he's like, I don't know Intro, the artist. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up together. I know you, and every time we're on the phone, it's just like when we were kids again. And I told him, I was like, yeah, you do. Because you're talking to him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I have to change my voice or like talk about just like certain things when I'm Intro or when I'm Desmond. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the duality of man, is that the duality is one person. It's still the same person. So that's what, again, me trying to like speak on certain experiences is just, again, trying to bring the humanity back to who I feel as I haven't represented that well. You know what I mean? And get a message across of just like, we're all like this as well. Sometimes I look back at the title and I'm like, it's not even duality, because it's not just two. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use this, I say this a lot about some of my parties. I got my homies that like love anime. I got some of my like homies that's in the streets. I got some of like the real pretty hot girls. You know what I'm saying? I got some of the artsy, whatever, fartsy girls, or all these different types of archetypes of people in the same party, right? And bringing all these different crowds of like people in my life. Like, these are all like my homies, you know what I'm saying? But also, I got a homegirl that is a bad bitch, artsy fartsy, sells drugs type. Like, this is all one person. You know what I'm saying? That can also all be one person. You know what I'm saying? That's like the thing of like, just because the perception may be one thing, or you may view me as one thing, I'm all of these things, just as you are. You know what I mean? It's not just I'm so many things. I'm multifaceted. Yes. We all are, but like, things get in the way of that sometimes, when it's sometimes that damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because because we put out so much content. I put out so much content. You see me in the gym, you see me in the studio, you see me at the party, you see me baking a banana bread, you see me doing so many things. It's like, oh, I know he goes to the gym, he makes banana bread, he makes music, but like, there's still a whole other world of things that I do that's not on the internet, or not, that I'm not posting the same as you are. You know what I'm saying? I want, just like, with community being such a big thing to me, like, we all have to get back to the humans of each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not just walk around as artists, or walk around as Instagram pages or Pinterest boards, or just like these kind of like identities or personalities that we kind of embody so much, you know what I mean? And I say we because myself included, you know what I'm saying? Like, we forget that, like, the little things, you know what I'm saying? I like, even being around my family a couple weeks ago for Thanksgiving, it's just like, oh, this is what matters, bro. Because then they don't care about Intro the artist. They know me since I was in diapers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, still me to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want us all, and we don't have to be all that close. We don't all just have to be besties and this like that. But just bring the humanity back to each other of like, oh yeah, like, you're just another person, but you're also just good at this, or you're throwing this party, or you're the DJ, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I kind of got long-winded. I hope I stayed on topic,
that's perfect. No, that's perfect. You're right on topic. And, you know, I kind of want to, you know, speak on that as well, because, you know, even with me, you know, and just kind of just building the platform and how I built it, like, I've always been, it's a constant struggle of trying to do maintenance in multiple areas so the scale doesn't tip too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I try to find ways to, like, reground myself and, like, get back to earth, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know, the sacrifice of that is I may not be able to be out all the time. I may not be able to pop out here, there. But to me, like, how I reground myself is with my family, my kids, you know what I'm saying, my wife. So, you know, what have you learned in your process of, all right, this is what regrounds Intro? You know what I'm saying? So your scale doesn't tip too far, because, you know, you get a song like that from ultimately recognizing the scale being tipped. Yeah,
man. And that's why me putting out music isn't just like an every week thing. Like, it's just a thing that's super intentional now, because I feel like I don't have to. I can make music whenever, but like, going through things makes the music better. You know what I'm saying? So like, with songs like that, the process comes from like the reflection of going through something significant and realizing that, and the grounding, I think, is what I found because of things like that. Like, I was just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just like, things were like, it's funny because as much as things work, the way I put them together it's so helter skelter. Like, man, there's a meme of the dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's like at the whiteboard and he's just like going crazy. Yeah. Like, that's like me, but the thing comes out real polished. You know what I'm saying? So like what I learned and like what was grounding is honestly like routine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Me being a creative, me being Aquarius, me being just aloof sometimes, like I didn't really have a schedule. Like I would just do things when I felt like doing them in a way. And they also, but the problem was that stuff was working. Like me doing things like that, I was still doing shows every week. I'm still like being productive. Like things are still happening. But then when I was like also like losing sight, and like that's why I was also stressed and not sleeping well. And like as aloof as things were and as much as things were working, like that's why it was hard for me to recognize it was a problem. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but then once I started to clean it up and just like, again, start allotting my time to more necessary things. You get what I'm saying? Because being in like what I touched on earlier, being the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like anywhere I would go, if I wasn't DJing a party, people were like, "Are you DJing tonight?" It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like walking in somewhere and just like dapping up everybody, like side hugs, like being in that and being that every weekend, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are. If you don't have a foundation, your feet are going to get off the ground at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I really, no shame in saying, got caught up in it in a way of like, man, I'm like wasting so much time with so much BS. You feel me? Like that. Yeah. I had to really lock in and like, on the title check, I got a routine in order and now I'm feeling better.
Yeah,
like
so you touch on the discipline aspect.
Yeah, like here I'm gonna meditate, right here are my working hours. Then I can go out and pop out and be that nigga. You feel me? Like, and it was something that was kind of foreign to me, but then like having like that own intrinsic motivation to build structure within myself. It wasn't even really like someone got on my ass and was like, you need to start waking up earlier. You need to start going to sleep earlier. You need to start doing this, this, and this. It was just like, let me start trying this. Because I started, again, to have that with the intrinsic motivation to want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even just after, like, again, my last relationship, it wasn't just like be a better, like, boyfriend or partner. I just want to be a better person altogether, overall. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And even during it, it was just like a thing that I was realizing as, like, towards the end of my last relationship of just like, nah, I need to like get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And like just in so many different ways that like since then I have noticed immediately, like when I started like waking up earlier, I got more time to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I started like, you know what I'm saying? When I stopped doing certain things, I started feeling better. When I stopped like just whatever the things, you know what I mean? Like it was like obviously, you know what I'm saying? But that it took, for me, sometimes, like, it takes, like, you ever watch Spider-Man? And he talks about canon events. You know what I'm saying? It's like a thing, like just a wake-up call on the fact of just, like, you know what I mean? All right, yeah, you can be better. And it's not even that I was just bad. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at myself like I'm just a piece of shit or was doing things that would represent that. But I think that also adds to it is that, like, again, I didn't have to have someone just tell me. It's just like a wake up, a realization in myself that I was just like, nah, like, let me lock in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hard, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about, man, making, you know, some of these tracks. Like, tell me what you recall from some of the studio sessions. Like, for instance, with Duality of Man, like, locking in with Topper and making it. Like, that beat is nice, man.
Yeah,
that motherfucker slap.
I loved that session, bro.
That's a mean chop.
I loved it because, like, me and Topper, that was our first studio session together. He sent me before he even moved to Nashville. That's tight. I knew him before that, and he made me like one of the first beats I ever rapped on, and I think it's still on SoundCloud. It's called "Paid Off," and I was literally like maybe 19 or whatever. But this was our first session ever together, and this coming from that is just like, duh, you know what I'm saying? So I came in, and I had been listening to this jazz band, New Guinea. And they're literally, I think, an Italian jazz band. And I played them some of their tracks, and what we ended up doing was sampling the track. Like, it was so fire. He was just like, yeah, let me load this up. He loaded it up. As he's cooking it, it was already in a kind of looped type way, so I just started writing immediately. And by the time he was done with the beat, I was done with the verse, and we just knocked it out. Like, literally just knocked it out. And I've had it since, I think we made it months ago, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been kind of sitting, and it just was a perfect, like, when I came up with the title of the album, I was just like, this is that. You know what I'm saying? This is like, hey, bro, I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a cool nigga.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? This is really just what it is, bro. Like, and it spoke on, like, kind of everything I've been going through at the time. And that was kind of a conversation we had while he was cooking up the beat. I was just kind of telling him, like, the same stuff. Like, man, I'm really just started locking in with myself. I really just, like, been on a good tip and pause. And just like, and that's how it happened. You know?
Fire. What I think, man, as far as with like that first track, I ain't gonna lie, my first listen to it, I was pissed because I wanted the song to be a little longer. Hey, I felt like, man, you goddamn it, you caught me in, and then it's like, nah, you snatched me out of that reality. Nah, let me talk to you real quick. So it's like, fuck, I was bopping, bro. Like, but it makes it dope because I get to just keep playing it back. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's very intentional. The placement, it being the first song, it's again like I thought of myself as the consumer, and again, like this, even the cover, everything is on purpose, and it's like
break down the cover for me.
The cover in itself, shout out Lysander. He shot it. Organized Visuals. If you look him up, he's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we shot that cover back in January. Ooh. You know what I mean? Not realizing it would be the cover for the project, but when I've had this picture for so long, and the way that it just looks like Duality of Man. You know what I'm saying? If I was to frame this picture, put it in a gallery, that's what it would be on the little card. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that in itself became, again, such a big point of like me making the track list in the order that it is, because when you start the album, it is like that. It's like, oh shit, we in here. This is gonna be this. Yeah. This is about to be like, you know what I'm saying? And the song is longer, but we cut it. We cut it right where it is, and to again give you that like on the ledge kind of like feeling. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, or when I did that, and especially putting What's My Name right after it, it gives you like, okay, I'm here for a reason. Yeah. This is intentional. Gotcha. This project is a project. It's not just like song. Mm-hmm. It's not a mixtape. This is like real. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's just, I'm so excited and so proud of it, because it's like, this is, you saying this tells me exactly what I was doing is working. You know what I'm saying? Because again, these are things that I really was hoping people would like listen for and like appreciate in a way of like, this is on purpose. He really cares about this. You know what I mean?
I definitely appreciate just, you know, we'll take a little journey back a little bit, but like, I just love how consistently, bro, since I've been able to, you know, witness and, you know, hear your music, you've always made it intentional to like, in your own way, like storytell, you know what I'm saying? Or like, take us to a world, or take us to an experience, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, from that being of Welcome to Next Year to, you know, Duality of Man and everything in between, you've put us in these different worlds. And so I think it's fly how you did that, you know what I'm saying, and tied it together. And we'll touch into that a little more. But what I want to ask you right now is, last time I had you on this show, man, we were talking about Welcome to Next Year, and the experience that whole project was, and in my eyes, bro, for whatever it means to the world and to you, it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really that good, bro. Like, like before we hopped on camera, we were just playing something back, and I'm just like, God damn, like, it still feels fresh and new to today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that lets you know, like, everything that you put into that, you got back out of it. You know what I'm saying? But in between that journey, right? Yeah. And we'll get into Welcome to Next Year a little bit later, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, give you them flowers.
Yeah, man, I super appreciate it, because it's still like, it's always been the same. You know what I mean? Of me just like knowing how I appreciate art. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give back to art what is given to me, and like when I see someone that just really cares about what they're doing, it makes me, even if it's something that's not my thing, like he could be cooking a dish that I don't really like, but if he's like into it the way that he's doing it, if the chef is like telling me all the things about it and he's like done his stuff, he's telling me what type of mushroom this is. It's like, oh man, like I mess with that just because I mess with how much you like it. You know what I'm saying? So like that was if people know me, they know that the Cherry Bomb documentary by Tyler the Curator is like one of my biggest pieces of like inspiration, and I watch it all the time, and it brings me back to like when I was like 18 again, like starting this thing, and like seeing that inspired me so much because it was just a bunch of kids around my age who were like doing what they wanted to do, had an idea and just did it. You know what I mean? So like with Duality of Man, it just was sprung on me through different experiences and things that were happening in my life. When I was recording these songs, like Duality of Man, I made 9 months ago. Pretty Girls, I made the beginning of the summer. Therapy Session, I made 2 years ago. Oof. You know what I mean? And just like seeing this puzzle come together, almost like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! All the different cards coming together, and realizing like, oh man, this is here for a reason. Man. And when I put them together, it was literally like the pieces all came and like it started glowing, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is how I was supposed to do this. These came together in a way that like they were all made in different times over the past couple of years, but when they sound together, they sound like they were recorded in the same set. They were recorded in the same session. You know what I mean?
Man, okay. Talk to me about, and we'll get into like the DJing aspect and like the sonics, because I think that plays a major part. Matter of fact, let's touch on that, and then we'll dive back into the project, because it sounds like what you touched on, you know what I'm saying, of knowing what the people want to hear, you know, like Pretty Girls, the 5K interlude, you know, so on and so forth, trap phone. Yeah. Like you got joints that crunch and they knock and they give you that feel that make you bop and move.
Yeah.
When we left that era of Welcome to Next Year, and when you were on this show and we talked about that, you were in the beginning stages of diving into like one of your new loves, which is DJing and curating and all that comes with that world, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I seen when you did that, bro, was like the intention that you put in starting it. Like, you know, you started off fresh and young, and I've seen you like in there on live and you learning how to chop and like blend and mix and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, you didn't play around with that art form. Like you literally took it serious and applied yourself. Tell me about that journey, bro, of going from like those beginning stages, getting your first turntables, to like what you built it up to, and the other worlds that has sprouted from that, such as
absolutely,
Tro TV and so on and so forth.
It's so funny, dude, because like what I want people to know about me for sure is that like anything that I find interest in, like it may be to a fault, I like get obsessive about. You get what I'm saying? Like if I really like something, and with that too, I've learned to like not feel the need to like monetize everything I do, because DJing was never supposed to be a thing that made me money, got me where it got me. You know what I'm saying? I got my turntable because I just needed a hobby. You know what I'm saying? A part of like, this is also like 3-4 years ago. So like this journey I've been on of just being better and wanting to like be better in all types of ways has been a thing for a long time. So again, I needed a hobby to just stop doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To spend my time more productively. And it just so happened that when I started doing it, I fell in love with it. And also like really respect it in a way of not like, it's funny, the DJ culture that it is kind of now, which you see all the time with DJ parties and YouTube videos and this and that. I got my board like right before that started. Yep. This is a page called Apartment Life, and I think they were one of the first ones to really like put it on a big scale of like people throwing like those type of parties, because you never really see DJs record their sets in that way unless it was like Boiler Room or maybe Selection or something like that. So I had got my board again like right before that popped off, so I didn't even know that was going to happen. So I just kind of got in the right time, was kind of good at it too, and really, again, like respected the whole thing of it, of not just like playing popular stuff, because that was also why I wanted to like really start DJing. When I saw that it was taking off, I was like, oh, if I start getting in these parties, I could start hearing the music that I want to hear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like, the first DJ gig I got was just running Chuck Indigo. He hit me up to spin one of his performances. He just wanted me to play the tracks for him. And in between then, like, it was like a couple like 10
Yeah,
minutes
get your
before he
thing
got on
off,
stage.
like, yeah,
I
do your
was
thing.
mixing a little bit, and I saw that people were reacting. I was like, oh, I might be all right at this.
Yeah.
So again, like it just so happened in this way that like I was blessed to hit the ground running and take off. And with that, since then, again, I wanted to be able to like not necessarily separate it, but I didn't want to be known for DJing because again, me making music, like I was still doing performances, rapping, welcome to next year tracks because again, it was around the same time.
You was on the run then, like you was
and
performing and DJing.
yeah,
like,
kind of at the same time, and I just saw that like the DJing was taking off way faster, and DJs get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might do like a 15, 20-minute set performing, but like the DJ's there for 2 hours running the whole concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just was like, all right, bet. And the Tro TV came about just wanting to be able to separate it in a way to where my face wasn't attached to every single thing that I did. You know what I mean? Knowing that along this time, I'm still making music. I still want to put projects out and music out. I didn't really have the mindset of like one being bigger than the other, or someone just like only wanting me for one thing, but just for myself, it was getting kind of jumbled up. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Tro TV came from with those events and that party. But for the most part, again, Stu, like I put out a project, Girls, This Is Not About You. And that was like, again, at the height of me really, really starting to take off with the DJing. I just got my residency at this bar out north. And I, again, was putting out like so much stuff that like I saw the project kind of fell flat because it was just so much stuff I was putting out, so much stuff I was doing. I was everywhere. And like, I almost like, it's not like it flopped in any type of way, but it was just like, I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? To be able to separate it in a way that was necessary. But also, people love me for both things or one or the other. So I didn't see it as like a negative that people would only know me for DJing. But I just also wanted to make sure, hey, by the way.
Yeah, I still do this. Yeah, I'm still like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, like one more thing on like the DJing thing. Tell me about like the intention with creating safe spaces, bro. Curating those spaces, curating the spaces that you enjoy, you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was outside at that time, bro, like we bump into each other at the vibe spots. Like everybody may not know this, but it's still gonna be packed, but it's gonna be the right type of crowd in there that is vibrant, you know what I'm saying? And
inclusive and all the things.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
like,
that's
shout out to Clarence, one of them people that was doing that early on. Like, but
that is a huge thing for me, man. And like again, this is where the thing with perception also like is a huge thing. And me not realizing having a platform that my face is attached to, that like everything goes with it. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it's like I want to make sure that like people know, even though like things may be a party, like I said, Tro TV was essentially a party, but we're like here for like a reason, especially like with everything that's going on in the world. You know what I mean? I want I would get on the mic and say this during the party. It's like, bro, y'all could be anywhere right now, but y'all are here together. You know what I'm saying? And we're here for a good time, realizing that like we got to pay rent tomorrow because my party was on the last Saturday of the month. So the next day was usually like the first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but we not even thinking about that right now. You know what I'm saying? A safe space in that way, a safe space, and just like, again, ain't no weird shit going on. And just something that I like really take pride in, you know what I mean? Even me being like the man, the face of the party, when I'm not DJing or behind the booth, I'm like making sure everyone's having a good time. Everyone's feeling good. Hey, y'all good? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Because it's like, I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everything that comes with it. I made a good little bit of money on those parties. And it's like, that didn't matter though. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first started them, they were free. Because I just wanted people, again, to like get together. And like I said earlier, like I have so many different types of friends, like different archetypes of people in my life that like having them all together in the same room is like beautiful to me.
Yes.
And that also is what creates that space, because you're going into somewhere and you see someone who kind of looks like you, whether it's like a person of color or like you're the only girl in there with pink hair, and then you see someone come in with green hair. It's like, oh, we're all weirdos in here. You feel me? Like that's like the safe space that I see, the safe space, and just like the parties that I would go to whenever I was going out, and whenever I do go out because I love like researching what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and while I still may have a good time sometimes, most of the time, even when I'm going to other DJ sets, I'm like studying. Like, I'm seeing what's going on, what works, what doesn't work, how they're doing something that I really am inspired by,
yes,
or like what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And some of these spaces also do that same thing. So also just having my friends a part of like things I do. Like, my homies like run the door sometimes. You know what I'm saying? My homies are like,
that's tight.
They're like, even though they're coming to support, they're also there facilitating in a way. Like, I've been blessed with some good people in my life to make sure that these things happen in that way.
Yeah, I think that's dope, and that's something, you know, to be proud of, to create, you know, a safe space in the city, man, that people can come and vibe and enjoy themselves, and everybody's on good energy, and you know what I'm saying? It's none of that rah-rah shit going on. So I think it's honorable to be able to do that, and you know, just to be able to just build it up over time and just be a man of the community. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but even with that though, it's like people still be hating.
Yeah,
like,
there's still that's gonna come with.
There's still like
that's
shit
gonna
that
come
goes
naturally,
on that
bro.
like that can take away from all of that, and that's why I want to put so much emphasis on like the humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, making sure that people understand that like we're all here for most of the time the same reason, to have a good time, but also like with the things that I do, again, it's not, there's always a mission statement under it. Even me putting out a project like this, the music is good, and even getting like more specific, like something like Pretty Girls.
Yep.
Like, it's a bop, right?
Yeah.
But I love Pretty Girls, and they love me back, and I swear that's been my problem.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you feel me? That's like what I mean. Like, it's still real.
Yeah.
But we're dancing along to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that, is it not oxymoron, but there's a word I can't get it right now. But like, that in itself is like juxtaposition. The juxtaposition in that of it like being like a very turned up, like, hey, but he's like really saying something. Guys, like, you feel me? That's been a thing that was like I had to really lock in about, because it could all also just be taken. You feel me? It could all just be taken, you know what I'm saying? That's why like I have learned a lot over the past even couple of months of just like, again, perception. Perception is a huge thing, because it's kind of all we have. You feel me?
Oof.
It's really like, because people
That's
also,
facts.
as much as I can put out, as much as I can say in these songs, as much as I can do, people don't even got to listen. You feel me? Because like, if someone I don't like, I just don't like them, so I don't really care what they got to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So I understand even the duality in that. You get what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So just making sure that like moving forward also, I'm just like very like careful with things that I really care about in that way, because Tro TV is still like a thing to me that like I want to like make people see like the Tro TV logo and like feel what I do in the part, like feel, oh yeah, that's my shit. Like, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
Bro.
care. I just really care about it.
Talk to me about that blend, because of like, you know, that in between point of going from Welcome to Next Year to the DJing journey to then, you know, re-releasing, you know, these two projects in between, right? On this one, you know, talk to me about like the science that went into it, the research of, you know, just creating a bop. You know what I'm saying? What are some of the things that you noticed that you was like, yeah, I'm gonna implement these?
It's, man, like the
you got
Foley.
catchy hooks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's fly,
the
bro.
Foley that's in between the songs, like you hear me like getting in the car, and like you hear like the record scratch or the people in the background of Pretty Girls, like things like that is something I wanted to like again showcase as far as like making it a world. Like when you listen to it, and it's only 15 minutes, so like if you're in the car and you locked in and you listening to it, it sounds like I'm there. You feel me? So excuse me, not even it being so much like creating like these bops and creating things like that. I just really wanted to again create like a world that people could go to, especially if they have no idea who I am, and be like, damn, I feel like by the end of this, I gotta know this guy. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I think me choosing to be vulnerable in the way that I have, like, and speaking on some of the things that I have, and I'm not just like going that crazy, like, but speaking on the things that I am speaking on, it just opens up a door to be like, damn, like I thought he was just like this. You know what I mean? Like, but also the song Riding and me being good at rapping, like, it's like, damn, like, I get it. You feel me? I get it. So, the science behind a lot of it was just like me being proud of it myself, because I know that I have pretty good taste and my music. It's the things I listen to are pretty hard. So it's like me listening back to it and getting that same feeling I would when I hear a project that I'm really inspired by or that I really like. And I was listening to it on the way here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I did really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that, again, like I just really I'm overusing intentional, but that's what it is. Like, just being so intentional that, like, nah, this is something. You get what I'm saying? And later on, like, I know it's gonna be something. I know that, like, when I look at this the same way that I look at Welcome to Next Year, I can be like, this was this time in my life that these things were going on, and I was going through this, and this project, like, embodies that. And also, I just am proud, like, just so proud of it. Like, Rick Rubin, his book, one of the things he really emphasizes is that you're the only approval you need. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could draw a smiley face right here, and if it's the best smiley face I've ever seen in my life, I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on Instagram because I'm that proud of it. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't really matter what the creation is. It just is. And if you like it enough, like, even when I like something enough to make a snippet about it, I know I'm going to put it out later. Because I'm like, if I wanted y'all to even just hear these 15 seconds of this song, I want y'all to hear this. You feel me? Like, so that was this whole project, again, just putting it together. Even some of the homies that I let listen to it, like yourself, or you know, Demo, I sent him the project and it was in a different order. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that, really, like, getting feedback from people I care about, and just, like, knowing, again, like, nah, this is something. Like, this is something right here. You feel me? That's what made the bops. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
I don't even necessarily go into studio sessions with the intention of, like, oh, I'm finna make a club hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I go in, and that's what I feel like is the most purest curation, and why I feel so proud of the things that happen, because they do just happen. You know what I mean? Like,
try to be as free as you can when you're creating these.
Yeah, and it hasn't always even been like that, but recently, especially, like, What's My Name? Shout out Enigma, another DJ/producer. I should say producer/DJ. But he sent me that beat. I just asked him for a couple beats, and he sent me like 3 or 4 of them. But I heard that one. I think it was like the third one in the pack. Immediately, it was like, this is it. And like, the words just started coming. Like, literally, like, I just started going, and the experience was just so real that I was like, I don't even have to rhyme. Like, this feels so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just real. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about, and you could do it in this order. Talk to me about Trap Phone, working with Shrames, and you led with that track. Like, you kind of just, like, snuck that out. Had no idea a project was coming. You know what I'm saying? Just threw it to us, and that shit slaps, bro. Yeah, like, that's a
shout out Shrames, man. Overly shout out Shrames. Shout out my distro who helps me out a lot, Code Switch, because they also helped me with the direction of even, like, how I rolled that song out. I had a whole different plan for the music that I had stacked up. You know what I mean? I had the plan of, like, the formula that artists are following out, dropping music every other week or dropping music, like, every month or whatever. Like, I had songs for the next year, like, in 12 that I was, like, really proud of or really strong with, that weren't even, again, only one from that is Trap Phone. And I was like, yeah, we're just going to do this, and this is going to get me out. This is going to, like, get people to remember the artist, not the DJ, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. But Trap Phone, when I made it, I probably still have the file somewhere on my phone, but dude, it was 2023. Literally, let me see if I still got it, because I can give you the exact date. But regardless of that, man, like, we made that, and it was one of the songs that, like, I just knew. I just was like, this is hard. Like, I don't really have to do anything else with it. Like, this is like, damn, I don't got it on. June 11th, 2023. Like, you feel me? Like, this is 2025. So 2 years ago. And it's so funny because it sounds like, again, it's a part of the project. Yeah. But regardless of that, it's like, we just came together and just did it. And it was just something that was sitting in the folder. And when I was going through these songs to put out, when I wanted to start re-releasing music, and when I got with this distro, this was the one that I had already shot a video for. Chuck Indigo shot it. And I was like, I I really got everything I need for this one. I got the cover art, I got the video, I got the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just put it out, and just so funny again, like the project wasn't even thought of at this point. We were just on this formula of like, we just finna put these songs out. We got these songs stacked up. We're finna put them out, see what hits. And then at that point, it was just a switch, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I got this, and then I put out Therapy Session like a month and a half later, and I was like, this is all I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a very project forward person. It's not that I'm against singles or against the formula or the machine or of how it works. It's just like the way that I consume music is in this way. You know what I mean?
Same.
You know what I mean? So me having Trap Phone and being like kind of different than stuff that I put out before. It was very like, I'm that nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I do brag sometimes on songs or talk about this or talk about that or how many girls I get, whatever the hell I be talking about. But like this one was like, it was I'm that nigga, and it was like, again, me spitting like real. You know what I'm saying? It was like a bop that was like, again, the same way that I was talking about Pretty Girls. It's like, it's a bop, but like if you listen to what he's saying, it's like, this nigga kind of spitting for real. Like, and then just again, shout out Shrames, shout out Topper on the beat. And that was just another bop that was just easy to make. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about, man, because you have this real good like rapport with Shrames, bro. Like, what clicks for y'all like when y'all create together? Because you've had them on Welcome to Next Year. You know what I'm saying? Need Mo. Yeah. And how these
that's just my
collaborations dog. Like organically happen.
That's my dog,
you
bro.
Know what I mean?
I think it's funny. Even like I sent him a text on his birthday earlier this year too, and it was like, bro, it's crazy because sometimes, and I mean this in the absolute best way, I don't even think of him as like one of my best homies. But then I like have these realizations or like studio sessions. So I'm like, man, this is my dog.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that I don't really know what that means, but it's just like, it's just a human thing where it's like, because again, we don't really talk every day. I think that's what it is. Like, we don't really talk every day. We don't even really necessarily hang out. You know what I'm saying? But we have studio sessions maybe once or twice a month.
And when y'all get together, it's just like, it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
The spark is done.
And that's just like, because again, that's like, we also have again just like a human homie connection outside of like Shrames and iNTRO, the artist and producer connection. It's just all like, again, that's just my dog. You feel me? So I think that helps when we do stuff because we can even disagree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or there's times we've had sessions where he like hated the beat that he made and probably hated the verse I put over it. But I'm like, nah, we got something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And I think again, like we've just been able to do so many different types of things too. Like from Trap Phone to Therapy Session, you know what I'm saying? Those are two completely different vibes that he was able to create. You know what I'm saying? And we did those. And I think just us, the rapport over time from like our friendship and then just being, just, you know what I'm saying? If we was like on a basketball team together and we was played high school 4 years, we would be by senior year. Yeah. We, you know what I'm saying, throwing it off the backboard to each other. So I think that connection itself is just like what makes stuff so good. And like literally, we be in the studios, bro. We be just clowning, like songs get made sometimes, and I'm like, bro, we was goofing the whole time. You feel me? Like, and yeah, it's really cool. And he's real, like he's just real. You know what I'm saying? I think in studio sessions sometimes even just like either disagreeing or coaching sometimes. Hey, you know, like say it like this or say it like that, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like I think us being able to have that with each other just makes the relationship and the music come out even better.
100%. Yeah. Could you see yourself doing a full project with one producer?
Man, I want to. Like, not could I see it. Like, it's been, not that it's been done, but it's already written. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think me and Shrames could probably do that with some of our unreleased. Same with Few. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're unintentionally probably like making a project right now. We got like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? And I think, but like on a real tip of how, again, I like to make music, I think really locking in intentionally, like having like the whiteboard with the title there. Yes. And like, we're finna put 8 songs. It's going to be about this. I think that would be really, really cool. And I think it would come out really good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think even how this project did come together, it's funny enough, I was talking about it earlier. It's not a mixtape, but these songs were made over time, and they weren't made like, this is track 1, this is track 2. It was just like, when I put them all together and then put the transitions in between them to make it the world that it is, it was created. But working with a producer in that aspect, I think it would be on some like Currency and Alchemist or Freddie and Alchemist, or you know what I'm saying, my boy Yo Dog and Cardo Got Wings. Like, I love that. That would be dope. You know what I mean?
Fire, man. You know, I said this off camera, but I'll bring it on camera.
Yeah.
Do you think sometime in the near future, when it comes around to Welcome to Next Year's anniversary, right? Can we get a full show?
Oh yeah, top to bottom. Welcome to Next Year. That's like, things like that are things that I look at like they're not even dreams. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the type of person I am, when I have an idea, bro, like I have to do it almost. And again, like it becomes almost obsessive. You know, me being in the gym right now I'm in school to be a personal trainer. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Not even to start taking clients, but to like just learn everything I can about this thing. You know what I'm saying? So with Welcome to Next Year, when I was making it, I was already thinking of like the anniversary tour, like the deluxe edition 10 years later, like the things in that way of like, no, this is something that like I'm so proud of. I want to, not that everything has to be like that. Almost how people think of tattoos, like everything has to mean something. It's like, I just want to, again, squeeze everything out of it that I can, you know what I mean? So that's even me thinking like on the 5-year anniversary, putting out some vinyls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because also, bro, anybody knows if you're getting into music for money, it don't matter. Like, that's the wrong thing to like be chasing in this thing, you know what I mean? So these are things that I'm just so proud of that I want them. You know what I'm saying? I want a Welcome to Next Year vinyl. So when I make one for myself, y'all can get one too. Or like, I want a Welcome to Next Year anniversary show. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all are going to get it too. You know what I mean? Things like that are like already on the calendar, even for like 2028. Fire. You feel me? Like,
fire, man. Fire.
Like, yeah, bro. And that's just, again, the intentional aspect of this, all of these things. Like, even bringing it back to Duality of Man, what I really want people to just like, even when they're listening to the project, it goes like this. Yes. The duality is in multiple ways of like hype song, not so hype song. Hype song, or like, again, bravado, that nigga song.
And then introspective.
We're going to like talk about something real. Even like 5K interlude, shout out Dom J Beats. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's like, that's probably like,
that's one of my favorites.
It's like the perfect mix of both. Cause I'm like really talking, but the beat is laid back. But, you know, like everything on there is like, I can't imagine not having when there's so much shit to have. You know what I'm saying? I got abundance and it's nothing. If you want it, then you can have. And if you my brother and I got something, then you know I'll give you half. You feel me? Like, the things that I want for everybody else. Yeah. That's really what that means. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whenever I find out something, I call my homie and be like, hey, did you know about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, or like on this journey of just being a better person, being a better man, being a better overall human, like, I've obviously like doing the corny things too, like reading 10 pages a day, or like not corny, but like the things that you see like in self-help books. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I want my world to also reflect the type of person I am as well. So with that, it's like when I read The Will to Change by Bell Hooks, Men, Masculinity, and Love, the men in my life, my homies, I'm like, hey, bro, let's start a book club. You need to read this book. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just mean about the things that I want for myself and the things that I acquire for myself, I also want for the people around me, and like the insight as well, information as well. If I learn something, I want my homies to also know it.
You feel me? I want to share it.
Yeah.
Sure, man. Yeah, that's fire.
So me again wanting a Welcome to Next Year show, y'all are gonna get one too.
Fire, man. Yeah. What's been inspiring you lately, bro? I know you just touched on like with the, get the training certification and everything. Outside of that, well, speak on that a little bit, but then I also want to know what else has been inspiring you.
Man, it's funny that like. I don't really say this in a bad way now, but like finding new inspirations is something that I'm trying to do. Like, okay, this year, like my New Year's resolution was like, I want to embody the full human experience. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it's like there's a lot of avenues that I could take that, and a lot of layers that I've peeled back within myself from even that statement. Because like some people could take that as like, oh, he was gonna go skydiving and like doing like what a midlife crisis would look like, you know, stuff like that. But like, no, it's like really, what do I want my life to be? If this is the only one I got, and even if reincarnation, I come back as a butterfly, I can't wear this outfit and this shit fly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Bars, butterfly.
Yeah.
But like, hey, but really, though, it's like, even touching on what I was just saying, like if I'm at this level of understanding, even with myself as a man, I don't need everybody around me to be on that same tip. But again, I want my homies to also reflect some of the same things that I do. So embodying the full human experience is being so much of myself unapologetically, and realizing like who I really am with even in my personal relationships, you know what I'm saying? Or how I view a relationship, or the things that like, it's made me just be so much more honest in so many areas of my life. Cause I'm like, no, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? Not selfishly, not hurting anybody or doing anything in that type of way, but like, this is my life. And even me being honest about it is giving you the opportunity to abide by or get the fuck on, you know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, you get what I mean? I think that's been with the inspiration tip too, is just like, I've been inspired by the new me that I've discovered. And with the new me, it's really just the old me, the real me. You know what I'm saying? Even like the childlike me. Because a lot of my inspirations are the same things that they've been my whole life, like cartoons or movies, or just like, leisure, like in a way of like, because leisure for me, almost feel I get guilty about it. You know what I'm saying? Playing video games, I'd be like, man, I could be making a song, I could be DJing, I could be studying, I could be, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the inspiration comes from, because I'm able to like recharge in that way. I'm able to like give myself those things too. Again, like when I say cartoons, I mean like SpongeBob. Like again, like for real, like I'm able to like really chill and like get back to me, the real me who I've always been, you know what I'm saying? And like, actually, Lego sets have been new too. Me and Shorty have been like on the Lego sets real crazy.
Come on now. Hey, I've been doing it with baby girl.
You feel me? So like that's been cool. But like, no, seriously, like I think, again, embodying the full human experience has just been inspiring, of just like the same thing that's always been me too, of never being put in a box. You know what I mean? Like me chasing or getting this personal training certification is just something I've never done. Like I didn't go to college. So me being certified in something, I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna make a copy, send it to my mama, because it's just like, this is something that like is showing also as cool and eclectic and artistic or whatever I am. This is like something I really fuck with too. You know what I mean? And like, who's to say I won't go get like some other certification just cause I could be a plumber just cause. Not even like make money off of it. That's how I see also the training. It's like, I could see myself
and just learn it.
Yeah, I could see myself with clients, but now I know why. Like I know like the bones in the knees. Like I know like these things that like I know why, how much protein I need to eat and why I need to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like the knowledge or whatever is like I am having that as well. And it's just talking points. Like you meeting somebody, I'm meeting somebody. It's like they might see this, but also not know this, and this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
No, thank you, man.
It's been dope seeing you just evolve over the years. You know what I'm saying? Seeing new avenues you've opened up. You just being a natural explorer has been just inspiring to see, bro. It's inspiring to hear anytime we do connect and catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tight, man. I'm super proud of you, bro.
Man, that's just means so much, dog.
Yeah.
I just like did I cut you off?
No.
Because I wanted to just give that appreciation right back to you, bro. Like even just you have me up here to yap for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like I just appreciate you, the platform, like the real, like it's just such a big emphasis that I'm trying to put out of just like even in my own life of like just real people. You know what I mean? Like and like real friends and community and like what that all looks like and like it's just, man, it's refreshing, you know what I'm saying? And like
straight up
people like that, like when you meet them, like I just met this guy the other day and I was just kind of like, bro, you get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like having that type of conversation where like by the end of it, again, we didn't even know that we were both artists, you know what I'm saying? That he's a producer and now we got a session coming up, but it was like the conversation we had along the way, we was just locking in, just like, and it was like, damn, bro, like you cool ass dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, back to that, like, cause he didn't introduce himself as producer XYZ. I didn't introduce myself as intro. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I mean? that's just like, it's bringing that back. You know what I mean? It's love, bro. It's
Yeah,
love. And I appreciate
always,
you again just having me here, bro.
man. I want to give you the space to, man, if it's any message you want to leave with the people, bro. Especially in this new journey of where you at, man. If it's anything you want to speak on the project, any shout outs, I just want to let you get it off, man. You can break the fourth wall, bro, or you can goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
No, man. I think I got them. I got it all off pretty much, man. Again, it's just like the space that I'm in right now is like really just being mindful of everything. You know what I'm saying? Mindful. I've like slowed down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because I've just been like
in
chasing.
a good way too.
Yeah. I've been chasing for a long time, and not necessarily knowing what I was chasing. You know what I'm saying? So like finding like meaning in a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? I want that for like, again, the things that I want for myself, I want for everyone else. So it's just like getting back to ourselves as people. You know what I'm saying? It really is that damn phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It really is that damn phone. So like getting back to ourselves as people when we really talk about community and relationships and friendships and just all of those things are just like something that's really on my heart heavy. You know what I mean? And with the project, even relating it to that, that's what I want to get across. It's like, I am iNTRO, the guy who's on stage and does this and does that, and like all the pretty girls come to the party and all the homies get they fly fits off, and like we are that. Like even within our scene, like I'm one of the people laying bricks around to like help the people around me as well. If I have a platform and I have something, like I want people to eat off of my table as well. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So just all of those things being said, it's like I want you to hear what you may not expect in this project as well. And shout out to everybody that helped me out with it. Again, like Topper, Enigma, Code Switch, Dom J Beats, you know what I'm saying? Everyone that was a part of it, everyone that's been pushing it, you for helping me, you know what I'm saying, showcase it. Like it's just been a beautiful thing, and I'm just so happy about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm in a really good space with it, and just so blessed to be able to do the things that I'm doing.
Man, fire, you know what I mean? Fire. It's been a minute, man. You want to ask me anything before we get up out here?
Man, I wanted to ask, I don't know if you want to talk about your family and kids and stuff, like fatherhood, bro. Like, actually, no, let me ask you this. So, like, man, with even, like, your relationship, right? How long have y'all been together? Married and, like, together all together?
Ooh, man, bro, we about 14 years now, bro. Like,
through that, so that leads to my question. Through that, how many...
Married 7.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So almost like half and half.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So through that, how many different Randys have you been, do you think?
Oh, shit, bro. Bro, I've lost count at this point. Like, we both have evolved so much, bro. And I think when it comes to those type of places, what makes, like, relationships beautiful but also tough and hard is... you have to be able to, like, adjust. You got to stay water through this shit, bro. Like, you got to know that, like, all right, so, like, my wife and, you know, the girl that I was dating, Carrie, that I was dating when we were 16, bro, is completely different from the wife to the first child to the second child, dog, to having a house and a home and all the other things that go with, like, her family, my friends, my career, and what I got going on. So much, dog.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you got to be able to stay water through those things and hold on to, like, the core of what got y'all there, but also be open and willing to adjust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the tough duality as well, bro.
That's what I was just about to, like, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm 27. So being young enough to say that I'm still young, but also having, like, the frontal lobe and the awareness and the things of it. I've just learned a lot of, like, why I asked you how many versions of yourself have you been, because I've just seen myself also just change so much over time, but also still keep my core. But just learning that, like, people will remember the last you that they remember.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So someone who probably hasn't seen you since college obviously knows that you're older, but they only remember
that period of time.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's also led me to a lot of the conclusions that I'm at now of even just like with seeing each other as people. Because when you understand that about yourself, that like you've changed so many times, it gives you grace for the other people. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And again, this is barring like, there's a line for like a lot of things. There's a fine line of like, all right, bro, you fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
you bullshit.
I don't know if I can really like look at that. But like when you again just like realize like, because I've seen myself change, so I know it's possible for other people. Mm-hmm. So it makes me more, you know what I'm saying, just like, again, like understanding in that way.
You spoke on it in one of the songs with just having more empathy and like, you know, the things that you was trying to point out of like, yeah, I got to work on that. Like, yeah,
exactly. Because I was just, again, I was so hard on myself. Like, I can only speak on things that I've been through. So I was so hard on myself about a lot of these things until I was able to give myself that grace. It was hard for me to do the same thing for others.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's, again, the growth that I mean of like understanding that like, man, I probably was a shithead to some people back when I was 22, 23, 24, whatever. Even last 26, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's learning and adjusting and realizing like that's where growth is. There can't be growth without something to grow from.
100%.
You feel me? Yeah.
100%. You got to
look at that camera when I said that.
Hey, look that.
That's bars.
Nah, yeah, he's spitting.
Yeah, I feel you. I appreciate it.
Nah, yeah, it's very important to be able to take a look back at the game film and see what you can adjust and adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, change is good, bro. Change is always good.
Yeah, shout out to him,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. So, yeah, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Always, man. It's always love, bro.
Absolutely.
Anytime I see you, man, like it's I see you glowing, bro. I see you evolving. You know what I'm saying? It's dope to like witness in person, bro. And sky's the limit for you, bro. And whichever lane, avenue you touch, bro, like shit. I've seen just over the years, anything you touch, it turns to gold, bro.
You know what
I'm saying?
You ain't
it's
seen
like,
a lot, then.
Shit ain't.
No, but that's a crazy compliment, man.
You know what
I
I'm
really
saying?
appreciate
I'm just
that.
saying when you apply yourself, my nigga, I've seen you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, we all ain't perfect. We got shit where it's like, damn, I could have did that better. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You gotta celebrate the accomplishments too.
Yeah, you know man. The destination is the journey, bro. I mean, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the saying. Like the destination is the journey, and along the way, bro, it's just been so much that I'm appreciative of, and that's like what I said on the last podcast. This is a great Duality Man is a great timestamp. When I'm looking back at this, and even when I just see this cover, I'll be like, I remember that. I remember this.
Good capsule of time, bro.
A great time capsule. Absolutely. Hell yeah, man.
Tight, man. Tight. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother iNTRO. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Let's give you a round of applause, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
You was there, bro. I ain't seen you got new kids and everything, man. Yeah. Oh, God.
That's hard, man.
Yeah,
man, any song you want to play, brother?
Oh, bro.
Let me know what we're going to end it off with.
Put that, just drop that 5K, bro. I'm talking that talk.
Well, no, I started it. I started with that.
Oh, shit.
Give me one more.
Man.
One more.
Oh, Pretty Girls.
Pretty Girls.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
bet.
For sure.
Yeah. Hey.
Trap
like
phone.
Trap phone. You want to play Trap phone?
Play Trap phone. Shout out my boy Shrames.
Shout out your Shrames, man.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hard, man. We're going to have everything tagged down in the description, man. Y'all make sure y'all continue to tap in. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go get that Duality of Man. It's out now in your phones, goddammit. Make sure you tap in. Yes, sir. And we finna play this trap phone, man. Yes. Yes. Till next time.
So,
yes, Lord.
Trap phone jumping. Trap phone jumping went so hard I put a crack. Trap phone jumping went so hard I put a crack in it. Yeah, I keep them coming back like I got crack in it. Bad bitch, and she super thick, I put my back in it. Take a break.